Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. So as you can see in the title of this video, I'll be sharing some of my favorite picture books, so let's go. So here are the lovely picture books we will be looking at. So let's start with this one. This is a friendship yarn written by MOSER and illustrated by OLGA DEMIDOVA. She's an illustrator I really love and admire. So it's a picture book about two friends, and I mean the way that Olga illustrates picture books is like on another level, I must say. These are all done digitally, but you like couldn't even tell, to be honest. It looks so traditionally made. Yeah, so they both, the two friends, animals, find a thread and of yarn, and each one takes it to their home, and they start to do some projects, and they don't know that they're using the same yarn, but the both of them are, and then they get into a fight and they create different objects from it. But each one of them pulls the thread and they lose the item that they made. Oh, I love this one. Like, this one is so beautifully done. The little seagulls, oh, just amazing. So they cut the thread and they miss each other. You can see the season change. So they each come to one another and they make two sweaters and they share it as friends. Such a sweet ending scene. And the second one is Do Is Talk by CARSON ELLIS. This is one of my favorite picture books. I just love the beautiful contrast that she creates in her work. And the lettering that CARSON creates for each book she illustrates is beyond this world, I might say. I could just look at each letter and like marvel it for hours, to be honest. It's so well done. Like, look at this beautiful K. Oh, amazing. And I read that CARSON was interested in calligraphy since she was really young, so this isn't something that new to her. Like, she's been working at it for a long time. So it's a story about little insects that find this little plant that's growing, and interesting things that happen around it as it grows. We can also see like different parts of the image change as the time goes by. So they're like wondering, what kind of plant is this? Oh, I love this one. And if more and more creatures come into the scene. I love this watercolor effect here. So the little insects decide to build a house on the plant. A lovely night scene. They're like, we're gonna build a tree house. I love that so much. Like, tree houses are so important in like childhood, and dreaming of creating your own homes and having fun, like your own little fort, your special place. I love that she put that into the story. And I love like how she put the acorn as the roof of the little fort. And you have a bucket that can be put down, down. I love that those are just the things that we used to do in our tree house when I was a kid. So each of them is doing a different activity. There's a spider. And I love like how you can look at the little details, like here this little branch has like an eye and a nose, and here it doesn't, like it woke up because there's action in the scene. So the spider builds a web over their little tree house and they're sad. Then a bird comes and takes the spider away. And they're happy again. Oh, I love like how the beautiful flower is growing. So the little ants want to come into the house. And there is like, I will put the link down, a little video of like, how do you say, like an animation done of this page in the picture book, and all of the little creatures are singing, and it's the sweetest thing. Like you really have to watch that. It's beautiful to look at. There's so many little insects here. The tree house is gone. The beautiful butterfly comes out of its cocoon, and we have again a lovely night scene. And it's winter time. Such a simple way of showing that it's snow, that the snow is on the ground and everything is quiet. But then new shoots come out of the ground. And the wonderful game of exploration begins again. This picture book is written by BRONWEN BALLARD, if I'm pronouncing it right, and it's illustrated by CARLIN. It's called Your Mind is Like the Sky. I especially love Laura's use of multiple different art supplies. Like if I could, I'm always saying this, but if I could have this framed, I would be really happy. I love how she draws like soldiers and like scenes from history. I know that she's doing a lot of tiles with that kind of imagery, and I really love looking at the images on Instagram. And I will link all of these illustrators, their Instagram pages below, so you can find them easily. Yeah, this picture book is like just about emotions and like a healthy, kind way of like living with them, not fighting them. She left like the big splashes of color, like multiple details for the emotions, and like as if this little kid is like observing the scene and not really being a part of it, not engaging in it, like more in their head, I suppose. Like every little detail of Laura's work is like, oh, I just appreciate like even the little bird and the marks on the path. I just love it so much. She's amazing at her work. Like this beautiful page where you can look at how she draws a cube with the letters and stack of plates that aren't washed, something you're afraid of. Like it's like all of the really multiple things you're thinking about as a kid. I just love that so much. I will do a little close-up of this page because I think you could really enjoy the little details. I hope you can see it well. That's a famous British vacuum cleaner. I forgot what it's called, but everyone has it. Like, it's the cheapest but like the best, well done one. I have this one. This one is illustrated and written by CORR. And to be honest, I don't usually pick picture books that are like this, that have these intense colors, but for him, like his way of working, it really works and it looks beautiful. I love more earthy colors, but oh, this gives like just such a fairy tale-y, imaginative quality to the story. So it's a story about a house and the animals that come live in it. So lots of animals come to live, more and more. It's their perfect home. And they had lots of fun. And the bear came to their house because he heard the music and he's asking if he can move in as well. And they're like, no, there's no space for you. But he comes in, tries to come in anyway. And everyone is fighting with him and they're sad. No, don't come in. And the house broke down, so they're all crying because they don't have a home anymore. Now they're building it, building a new home where everyone can be a part of it. I love how this part is like segmented into little circles. I think that's really cool. Yeah, I didn't see that much, to be honest, in picture books. Now they're happy because they have their new home. And it's perfectly big for everyone. The end papers are really beautiful too. Now we have quite a big picture book, like this is my hand and this is the picture book. It's quite big. It's another one illustrated by OLGA DEMIDOVA, and I bought this one because the textures on the beautiful animals of the Baltic Sea are so beautifully done. I hope you liked that, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!